be a symbol of hope for the people and a sign of damnation to the ill.
You wanna kill my heat? You'll have to burn out the sun.
It's time to ignite your soul! Maguma, Abel, Nikki, Aster, Rose, Hell Pockets! Whose soul will outshine the rest?
Welcome, welcome! What can I do for ya? Bring back some more neat souls next time. Bye-bye!
Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Maguma, and I'm here with our third devlog video for the development of Burning Souls. Hot damn. It's been over a year since the last video was made, August 2021, and I've essentially kept my head down and been programming hard, working on a lot of cool stuff, polishing mechanics, getting a lot of the core fundamentals and foundations for the game implemented. And pretty much everything is in there that needs to be, and then all that's left is really just bringing all these characters to life and fine-tuning everything to make sure that it all works. Recently, we were able to actually bring Burning Souls to EVO, and just did our own little pop-up setup in the free play zone, showcase the game. And EVO was really, really special because EVO Sunday, August 7th this year, marks the 2-year anniversary of Burning Souls development. So I've been working on this game on and off in whatever spare free time that I have, drawing assets, programming, learning, working with other artists and animators to help bring these characters to life, working with my friends who do background art and music composition, and little by little, step by step, a lot of cool stuff is coming out. The trailer, there was a trailer that we put together for EVO as well, just to celebrate that 2-year anniversary, and in it there's some cool combo stuff that you can see for Maguma, Fox, and Wooly, as well as some new art for all three of them. So if you haven't seen it, it is here on the channel, as well as on our Twitter page, so you can go watch that video, check out some of the cool new stuff that's going on. And in that video there's also showcasing of a new stage that was made, Midnight Theater Mayhem, as well as some new music. The stage art was done by my buddy D. Kirby J, and my good friend James. Epic Game Music is the composer for this stage music, as they've been for a lot of the other stuff that they've been working on respectively. All bangers, all knocked out of the park. So one of the other things that was also cool for that trailer is we also showcased a super for each of those characters. So you got to get a glimpse at some of the super moves in this game, which are called Soul Bursts. So they're their first official showcasing of these types of moves. In today's video, we're going to go over just a few things here that have been worked on in earnest for a while now. A lot of stuff has been gone. A lot of stuff has gone into working on menus, working on settings, select screens, and stuff like that. There's been some minor updates to the UI, working on stuff for character animations and all that. So first things first, we're just going to show up some cool menu stuff that's going on right now. So we've got some basic settings that are currently in this prototype build. Allow you to change music, adjust, see what controllers are plugged in, toggle screens and things like that. One of the cool things that's here on our main menu is our how to play function. So now when you if you ever get a chance to check out this game at a future event or local near you, You'll be able to kind of know how the game plays. Down the road, we're going to add more stuff to this, just so that, you know, there's basic information for the game itself, basic fighting game concepts, just things to get yourself familiarized and up to speed. And then on our character select, not a lot of stuff has changed here. There's the new art that's gone in for, you know, Maguma, Fox, and Wooly. So we've got some new art assets in for them. And that's pretty much the only major update outside of that. When you select characters now,
MAGUMA!
we have a new icon that shows up on the side of the screen to help better denote the character that's been picked, as well as the assist type. And this is not a final thing, but we're trying out new stuff, seeing what works, and hopefully this will kind of help down the road. So loading here a custom team real quick. And then we've got our stage select. Stage select is also seeing a small update. And basically going on in here, all that's really changed is we just added more icons to the bottom of the screen and kind of organized them in a much more pleasingly visual way. And we've got our third stage here, which is the Midnight Theater Mayhem. So I'm really excited to show you guys this, and we can hop into the game, look at a couple small UI updates, and get on with the vid.
Midnight Theater Mayhem!
So first and foremost, we've got some really cool new animation concepts in for intros. That's super sick. We've got the Midnight Theater Mayhem stage, super cool, crazy 90s, 2000s retro movie theater with this really fun aquatic aquarium theme going on. Onlookers hanging out upstairs in the balconies. Got our little cardboard cutout character of Cinema-chan. It's a really, really cool stage, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And then you can enjoy also this wonderful music by Epic Game Music. It really brings the whole stage to life. UI-wise, really the only update that has been added is we've put in a proper timer in the last video. It was just some text at the top of the screen, and it wasn't anything flashy or fancy, but now we've got a nice little clock going. It's easy to read. Numbers are nice and big and strong. So there you go. Another thing that's been added as well is at certain distances vertically, there are going to be player 1 and player 2 icons that appear overhead, so that way if you go too high on the screen and you're not able to see the other player and the camera follows too far, you'll know at least where their X position is at, their horizontal position. So UI wise, that's pretty much all that's going on there. Made a little mention before about menus, so we've been working on a lot of cool menu updates as well, and that includes pause functionality in Burning Souls. So taking inspiration from a lot of modern fighters, you hold start to pause the game, that way you don't accidentally DQ. So here is our pause menu, and it is a little overwhelming at first glance, but you can easily clear that up a little bit and toggle on your move lists. But when you pause Burning Souls, you get to see your character move lists, and then at current you can use R1 and R2 or right bumper, right trigger to scroll through your entire team. So you can look at your entire team's move lists, see them at a glance from the pause menu. You don't have to go searching for it. You don't have to scroll through a bunch of submenus. They're all right here. So nice, easy to get to. You've got your settings. You can rematch from here. You can go back to character select, go back to stage select, head to the main menu, and then for the sake of just this and being development, you can quit out of the game, but that's mostly for me to just, I don't want to be in the game anymore. I want to shut it down, get back to work. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And then our settings, adjust your music, change sound effects, volume. The game will detect whenever controllers get plugged in and out, but we've got, controller information there as well. You can change the screen size on PC, toggle it into full screen, turn off the HUD, do all that kind of fun stuff. So, outside of menus, there's also been a lot of new animations added in for characters. In the past, there were a lot of asset sharing between characters that didn't belong. So I'm pretty sure in the last video, when we had Lux do a backdash, it was Maguma's backdash and backwalk, I think. But now a lot of these characters have like super rough placeholder concepts or slightly more cleaned up animations going on for them. So there's new stuff for everybody going on to kind of help differentiate them, give them more personality, more attitude, and just, again, getting rid of the whole asset reshare amongst different characters. At most, there are still a few things in development that are just being placeholdered within characters, but infinitely better than having people turn into other members of the roster and cause a lot of confusion there. So, and speaking of which, in our last video, we got to look a little bit at some of these 3 characters here on player 2 side, which were Lux, Para, and Hell Pockets. We've gotten to put in a little extra work here for some of these characters, and as of right now, all of them have pretty much completed move sets in terms of specials. Very specifically, our good buddy Hell Pockets. So, our main man here now has some more unique animations going on. He's got fun dashes here that allow him to teleport across the screen. And then his back dash, bring him all the way across. We'll drag him all the way back to this portal at the back of the screen, and then when you let go, it shuts that portal off, and then he'll go back to neutral. Then, in the last devlog, there was some of the concepts, so now they're a little more fleshed out, so you can see what they do. And now he's got a bunch of unique animations that go with it. I can't remember if we got to see his 5th special move, which is called Gateway to Hell. It's a nice little command grab. Suck the opponent into a little pouch on his hip. Get closer. There we go. And does some damage, spits you back out. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. But yeah. And then, on top of working on some of these, he's also been working on unique tag animations for everybody on the roster. So every character has a fun new unique tag animation that they can do when they enter the fight. These are really cool. I genuinely love the idea of having unique tags because it adds an extra layer of depth to combat. It adds really unique, interesting things for, combo strings. So I really look forward to seeing the creative expression that a lot of players will get out of this. And that's kind of a lot of the driving force and, core ideas for the game is, we want people to be creative and have a lot of fun. So creative movesets and creative mechanics allow for that to be a much higher ceiling. So you got to see that, but we've also got Para, Lux, and then you saw Hell Pockets tag in earlier. Nice portal dive going on there. And then we've also got some supers going on. So our Evo trailer, we got to show off some really cool supers for everybody, but it was just for Maguma, Fox, and Wooly. So show off some of those again. The level 1 super that we revealed for Maguma is called Volcanic Liner. This is a basic multi-hitting projectile attack that shoots up a bunch of shockwaves out of the ground and shoots out a bunch of lava that carries the opponent across the screen, and the last one does a nice big knockback. So a great combo ender to use if you want to get some distance and reclaim neutral. Very fun, unique DHC situations. Lots of cool stuff going in there. So we've got Fox and her level 1 super, Winds of Fate. So this is a multi-attack super that you can use, where basically you'll travel across the screen. And you can press attack buttons and then directionals to control where you move. You can activate it in the air and fly around the screen. Multi-hit, used for setups, and if you use it correctly, you can also combo out of it. And then lastly, we got our boy Wooly and his level 1 super, Punch Time. It's a nice multi-hitting super, does a bunch of damage. You can also combo out of it. It also can be comboed into itself. but you can only do it so many times until it puts the opponent into a hard knockdown situation where they get knocked down in vulnerability, and then they get to recover for free. And that's a little mechanic update that we've also implemented into the game too, is that after certain points, certain attacks will cause opponents to fall out of combos. So you're going to want to learn your characters, learn their kits, know what moves they can use, see how often you can use them, and just be mindful of them as you attack, see where they go, see where they take you. So these are a bunch of the supers that we showed off in that Evo trailer, but I'd also love to show you one super from our other 3 roster members, Lux, Para, and Hell Pockets. So this is one of the other level 1 supers for Lux called Target Stampede. So Lux summons their pet dog to run across the screen and tackle the opponent. It hits multiple times. The last hit sends the opponent flying into the sky. And then we've got Hell Pockets and his level 1 super, Mephisto. So multi-hitting punch attack. If you're a Marvel 2 or if you're a Marvel 1, Marvel 2 fan, you'll probably recognize that super and the damage that it does. And then last but not least is our Resident Grappler Para. And this is one of their level 1 supers called Iron Detonation. So that one's still in early concept, but you essentially see what happens. Grabs you by the ankles, tosses you around a bunch, yeets you into the air, hits you where it hurts. So this is some of the stuff that we're working on, fleshing out, putting together, and it's been a lot of work. It's been really satisfying, though. It's really cool seeing all these characters coming to life, and it's great. It's a lot of fun. Also, I'd like to take this opportunity to just give a huge shout out to some of the animators that I've been working with. Chris, Melamars, Zazzy. These are the people who have been helping me with doing a lot of asset work right now in bringing some of these characters to life. Right now, mostly working on Maguma, Fox, and Wooly. Just trying to get a full team of 3 up and running so that people can play this game more freely and publicly. And a lot of love and care and time has gone into these animations, and they look absolutely fantastic, and I couldn't be happier. So I'm really, really grateful. It's awesome seeing these characters coming to life, being able to do some really cool combos, really fun stuff. It's kind of great. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this little dev vlog. It's been a lot of fun working on this, and expect more updates coming down the road. And then as a final note, in the last video, I know there were some people who commented asking if there are ways to support the game financially, and I am happy to say that right now you can. So we've officially launched an interim platform for donations, which is on Ko-fi.com. If you're familiar with this website, it's ko-fi.com/Burning Souls Game is the page. The link will be in the description below. And you can go there. This is going to be, as I said, an interim platform for people who want to support the game financially right now. You can make a single-time donation or subscribe and do monthly donations, kind of similar to a Patreon situation. And we're going to be using that as our platform to accept these types of support and also make substantial updates for game development. So vlogs like these will also get linked and posted there. We'll post cool images, animations, and updates as they are being made. And I just want to I want to emphasize that a lot of substantial content will get released there. So tiny little minutia may not pop up on the feed every so often, but whenever we post something there, it'll be something we're showing for everybody to see. So once again, that's Ko-fi.com/Burning Souls Game is the place where you can go if you want to support this game financially as we develop it and get it to its 1.0 state. And be sure to follow us on our social media. You can find us on Twitter at burning__souls and burning-souls.com for the website. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. Appreciate the support, and hopefully see y'all soon in another devlog video.